G'day everyone. I come to you with a very special message today. This message is about love, it's about grounding, and it's about connecting to the beautiful energy of Mother Earth. Now, Mother Earth has always had a beautiful energy. And when we think of a mother, when we think of our mothers, we think of love, we think of support, embrace. You always know that she's got you, that she's holding you. And that's the energy of Mother Earth. She always holds and supports. And ever since the solstice, this energy has only grown stronger. Mother Earth is referred to by different people in different cultures in different ways. For the sake of this video, I will be referring to her as Divine Mother, the Divine Feminine, Source being the Divine Masculine. And as human beings, we both have a feminine and a masculine side. And often, we find it hard to balance, to find that balance between that masculine and the feminine, the doing and the feeling, the Shiva and the Shakti. So this is where the first chakra comes in, the first chakra being the Muladhara chakra, the root chakra. It connects you. It connects you to this three-dimensional reality, to this time, to this place, this body that you currently embody. So the question then becomes, how is the root chakra related to Mother Earth? So when we're born with an empty slate. We come into this world as beings of love and light, but we're born into a family, into a body. And often going through life, particularly early childhood, we do experience parts where we don't feel loved. As human beings, as beings of pure, unconditional love, when we don't feel that unconditional love even for an instant, we tend to download a program, and that program lives with us for the rest of our lives. And we operate from that program without ever truly understanding what true love is. Because here's the thing, right? Unless you can unconditionally love yourself, how can you unconditionally love another? And as we go through life, only conditionally loving ourselves. If I have a good life, if I have a good car, if I have enough abundance, enough money, only then will I validate to something, acquire the perfect job, the perfect partner, the perfect relationship, the perfect family, perfect friends, only to realize that the love that we were looking for externally is the love that we really have to look for within. If that's the kind of conditional love that we give ourselves, then aren't we really putting boundaries in front of ourselves that prevent us from experiencing what true love, true joy is? And that we always go searching for things in our lives that might reflect the essence of true love that we understand. The bigger question here is, what is then unconditional love? Now, I personally believe that true unconditional love comes from experiencing the love of Mother Earth or Divine Mother and the Heavenly Father or Source, the light from which we all are created. Now, ever since the solstice, this energy, this divine love of Mother Earth is so much easier for each and every one of us to feel. So how do we connect to Mother Earth? How do we experience and understand unconditional love? How do we learn to love ourselves unconditionally, and therefore the world around us, free of judgment, free of our own biases, and just seeing the love and light inside of everyone else? So today, I'm going to teach you a technique to learn to feel that unconditional love. Now, this unconditional love will allow you to strengthen your relation with Divine Mother, the Divine Feminine that always holds and supports no matter what. Now, the way that we connect to Mother Earth, besides our heart chakra, is through our root chakra. Now, the root is what grounds us in this three-dimensional reality, and then allows us to transmit that energy that we hold within our body, the light that we have, into Mother Earth. And through that connection, she sends that love back that we can feel within us. And as we learn to continuously carry this love inside of us, not only do we change our relationship with ourselves, to learn to love ourselves unconditionally, as Divine Mother loves us unconditionally, but also to love everyone around us, everything around us, with that same purity, that same sense of unconditional love. And that is today's essence, learning to work with the Muladhara chakra. So without further ado, let's begin the first exercise. Working with the first chakra of the Hindu system, a grounding tool for Muladhara chakra. Either standing or sitting, imagine a beam of light that we will refer to as a grounding cord, traveling from the top of your head and down through the base of your spine into the center of the earth. Now picture a white light from the heavens entering the cord at the top of your head. This white light both enters the grounding cord and surrounds it and enfolds it. This heavenly energy uses the grounding cord to wash all impurities, toxins and unnecessary energies into the center of the earth, which will transmute them through its fiery nature. And once you feel cleansed by the light, allow your spirit, your higher self, to determine which earth elements your body needs in order to nourish, sustain, and empower your physical and energetic body. You might sense an incoming flow of a number of elements. The Hindu system includes water, air, ether, earth, and fire. Now, these might be the 5 elements that you might know from the Hindu system, but there are other elements represented from different cultures and different learnings. And what this does is that it allows us to customize grounding to our personality and needs. Now, the other elements include stone, wood, metal, light, and star energy, which is fire and ether. And as you become filled with these basic elements of nature, notice a resulting sense of being present, of being calm and renewed. You can also work further to decide whether there are elements particularly that you have an affinity for. And you can continue to draw these into your body. For instance, I mainly draw fire through my grounding cord as it uplifts and enthuses me. Now, in this state of serenity, concentrate for a moment on the 4 petals that make the Muladhara, the root chakra. Now, the Hindu sacred scriptures have revealed the meaning of these 4 petals. And these 4 petals constitute your birthright for spiritual development and include the following. Manana, the right to think and reflect. Ask the divine what you need to reflect upon in this moment and what you are supposed to do with the resulting awareness. Sankalpa, the right to make positive resolutions. What intentions do you need to set? What resolution will depict your true identity? Vikalpa, the right to remove doubts. What false ideas can the divine help you to release or transform? What doubts about your own lovability, giftedness, and worthiness are you ready to let go of? And finally, Atma Chintana, the right to be aware of your own divine self. Ask the divine to help you pinpoint and embrace, expand your own true self now and forevermore. And so it is done. Take a few deep breaths and ask your higher self to continue accepting the cleansing flow of heavenly white light, as well as the uplifting support of Divine Mother, the Earth, for as long as needed. Now smile and continue with your day. Exercise number 2. Now this is a special exercise called the Muladhara Mudra, and it is done through knowing your nose. Want to access your first chakra? One way is to perform the Nasikagra Drishti, which involves the gazing at the tip of your nose until you develop the ability to smell psychic fragrances over time. This practice is also called the Agochari Mudra, the gesture of invisibility. And here is how to perform this exercise. Sit comfortably and gaze ahead as you normally do, breathing normally. Relax your shoulders and place your palms on your knees. Now slowly move your eyes so that you are staring at the tip of your nose. Keep your gaze here only for a few seconds, holding your breath while you do so. If you feel pain, return your gaze to normal and repeat this process in one sitting for as long as you can, and then return to it at a later time, making sure not to strain your eyes. Practice for several months and see if you can develop a higher state of consciousness, including the sense of smell if you are thinking about a certain event, person, or situation. I hope that this has helped you, and I'd love to know your experiences as you practice these on a daily basis. Allow that connection with Mother Earth to grow stronger. Let it hold and support you and teach you what unconditional love is. Blessings to each and every one of you. Thank you for watching this.